Hello viewers, welcome to the session Biodiversity. I am Dr.T. Ganesh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, St.Joseph College, Cuddalore 1. In these sessions, we are going to discussing about the biodiversity and its importance. Here, this materials is suggested by University Grant Commission. The definition for the biodiversity or the biological diversity is that part of nature which includes the differences in genes among the individuals of a species, the variety and richness of all the plant and animal species at different scales in space, locally, in a region, in the country and the world, and various types of ecosystem, both terrestrial and aquatic, within a defined area. We can see the evolution and the genesis of biodiversity. The origins of life on the earth some 3.5 billion years ago are obscure. A life was probably initiated as a product of organic reactions and the Earth's primordial seas. Alternative possibilities such as life beginning in a muddy ooze or of life having been seeded from outer space have also been suggested by the scientists. Once life took hold on the planet, it began gradually to diversify. Unicellular unspecialized forms gradually evolved into complex multicellular plants and animals. Evolution is related to the ability of living organisms to adapt to changes in the environment. Thus, the abiotic changes in nature, such as climatic and atmospheric upheavals, repeated glaciation, continental drifts, and the formation of geographical barriers, segregated different communities of plants and animals and gradually led to the formation of new species over millions of years. The biogeographic classification of India. Our country can be conveniently divided into 10 major regions based on the geography, climate, and patterns of vegetation seen and the communities of mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, insects, and other invertebrates that live in them. Each of these regions contain a variety of ecosystems such as a forest, a grasslands, lakes, rivers, wetlands, mountains and hills which have specific plant and animal species. There are three types of biodiversity. Genetic biodiversity, each member of any animal or plant species differs wildly from other individuals in its genetic makeup. Because of the large number of combinations possible in the genes that give every individual specific characteristics, Thus, for example, each human being is very different from all others. This genetic variability is essential for a healthy breeding populations of a species. If the number of breeding individuals is reduced, the dissimilarity of genetic makeup is reduced and a breeding occurs. Eventually, this can lead to the extinction of the species. The diversity in wild species forms the gene pool from which our crabs and domestic animals have been developed over thousands of years. Today, a variety of nature's bounty is being further harnessed by using wild relatives of crab plants to create new varieties of more productive crabs and to breed better domestic animals. Modern biotechnology manipulates genes for developing better types of medicines and a variety of industrial products. Species biodiversity, the number of species of plants and animals that are present in a region constitutes its species biodiversity. This diversity is seen both in natural ecosystems and in agricultural ecosystem. Some areas are more rich in species than others. Natural undisturbed tropical forests have a much greater species richness than plantations developed by the forest department for timber. And finally, ecosystem biodiversity. There are a large variety of different ecosystems on Earth which have their own complement of distinctive interlinked species based on the differences in the habitat. Ecosystem diversity can be described for a specific geographical region or a political entity such as a country. So, dear viewers, an ecosystem is referred to as natural when it is relatively undisturbed by human activities or modified. When it is changed to other types of uses such as a farmland or urban areas, ecosystems are most natural in wilderness areas. If the ecosystem are overused or misused, their natural habitats will be get spoiled. To protect the natural biodiversity, we need to get awareness about that. While we are getting the awareness, we can live in this world for a long time. Further, the sustainable development is the most important things here. Thank you, viewers. We can meet in the next class.